What's going on, everyone? Today's leg day at the gym. Just picked up a new pre-workout. There we go. I'm about to mix this up and hit the weights. Today's Friday. I haven't done anything all day. No job today, no work. So I'm full of energy and I need to do something about it. So let me just mix one scoop here without spilling. One scoop. One scoop. You always take more than one scoop though. This one is new. This one is a cheaper. It's no brand really. This is not a sponsor or anything. I'm just trying out a new pre-workout. It's just called simply pre-workout. No fancy name like, Thor's Hammer, Butcher, Machine, PR Beast, whatever. Honestly, most of these pre-workouts, they have the same key ingredients, but just as with anything, when you add a brand to it, automatically it gets a bit more expensive. So what you're looking for in a good pre-workout is, let's see if we can check it off: creatine, caffeine, and beta-alanine. Shit, this doesn't have beta-alanine. What? Alright then. Caffeine anyway, creatine. You should have beta-alanine. I missed. That's my fault though for not checking. But, about to mix this up. Let it dissolve in the water. And hit the gym. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do today is some glute activation exercises, because we want to get the glutes firing properly so we don't have to rely on the quads so much when we do our squats. So I have a set warm-up that I do before every deadlift and squat session. So let's get those glutes burning and firing. Alright, so now that we got our core activated, our glutes activated, it's time to do the speed and power part of the workout. So at the beginning of each workout, I do a set number of speed and power exercises. And today it's weighted box jumps. Let's go. So that, my friends, was a basic leg day. Basically what I do with small modifications, you know, it varies slightly from week to week, and I try to vary it so I don't get bored doing it. You know, if you do the same thing every day and every week and day in, day out, you get bored. So all the accessory lifts that you see me do after I do the squats, those differ slightly. But basically every time I train legs, what I do is I do my core and glute activation in the beginning of the session just to get everything going. And after that, when I feel that I'm warmed up and that I'm loose and that I'm ready to lift, then I do my speed or power work. Today what I did for speed and power work was weighted box jumps. And I'm not the only one that does those. I've seen a lot of people do box jumps and sprints and all kinds of stuff. But what people often do wrong is they do a lot of reps, or they do it as a conditioning drill. Like they do it in the middle of the session just to burn their legs out, or they do it at the end to, you know, finish off the session with basically just to tire themselves out. And that is not how I do the box jumps. In the beginning of each session, I do my power and speed work. I do it when I'm fresh, when I feel explosive, and when I'm fast. These different movements, you want to be as explosive and as fast as you can be. And you keep the repetitions very low, and the sets can vary. Today I did 5 sets of 2 jumps. And every jump that I did as explosively and as fast as I could, with maximum effort, 100% in each jump. Anyway, did the power work. Then I did my squats. I've never been a heavy squatter. I had pretty thick legs for my body because of doing karate all these years. We do a lot of, you know, a lot of deep stances, a lot of kicking, a lot of actually squatting, but not with weights, like air squats. Squatting with big weights, I could never, I don't know. Like the heaviest I could ever do was 125 kilos. And for me, like what I should be squatting, I'm not even close. And the squat was the main lift today, the main focus. Once that is done, I usually go on doing like accessory lifts. Today I did the split squats and some neck work and some trap work, just to build my traps up and to strengthen my neck. And after it all, you know, some light stretching, because I've gotten really stiff in my legs since I injured my leg, and I haven't been able to stretch because if you have a tear in a muscle, you're not supposed to stretch it. So a couple of months without stretching, and my legs have gotten really stiff. So I'm at a beginners to intermediate level of flexibility again. So I really have to work on that again. And it's frustrating, but it has to be done, or else I'll remain stiff. And you don't want that, because people want to see high kicks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside the store, buy myself a little energy drink, because I'm gaming tonight, and I think I need to restock on some food. Now after a session like this that's fairly explosive, you burn off a lot of muscle glycogen. So what I need to do is I need to replenish that and eat a lot of carbs. Well, not a lot of carbs, but eat carbs, get my protein and some fats. But the main focus is protein and carb after a session like this. Got what I was looking for. Let's go home, make some food, and recover.